The whole phase isn't a lifestyle, it's a syllabus. Today we're grading on the curve, baby. Unfiltered, unapologetic, unmissable. Welcome back to the John Cash Show podcast. I cannot look over there at you. Welcome back to the John Cash Show podcast, where we tell the truth, the whole truth, and the parts that'll make your mama clutch her goddamn pearls. This week, we're talking about the infamous Hoe phase. Is it a journey of self-discovery or just community service with lipstick? It's not about being outside. It's about collecting data for your next relationship.
Or viruses.
No virus. Now, my friends would tell you that I've had enough hoe faces to qualify for a Lifetime Achievement Award. Shout out to Catherine.
A Hobel Prize.
The Hobel Peace Prize. Catherine would definitely say that. Cat's Collections, Delicious Island Vibes. Now think back. Did your hoe phase start with heartbreak or curiosity?
Mm-hmm.
Hit that subscribe button if you've ever said, I'm just exploring my options, baby. This one's for you. I can't stop laughing. Now here's a disclaimer. The views and opinions on this show, mine. If you're easily offended, this ain't your safe space. Listener discretion, mandatory. First things first. You can't say you're in your hoe phase if all you did was download Hinge and cry after one bad date. That's just preseason. Now you might be asking, John Cash, what exactly is a hoe phase? Essentially, it's that season when your heart's on PTO, like a Marion icebox, where my heart's supposed to be, and your DMs are doing overtime. Flirtation, exploration, chaos with boundaries. Does everyone have one, or should they? Now, the double standard when it comes to hoe phases, men get the player phase and women get judged. Would you agree, Wesley Pipes?
Yes.
Okay.
I concur.
God. This is one of the most hilarious episodes I think I've ever done. All right. Now, let's be for real. The hoe phase isn't about who you're with. It's about getting your groove, your confidence, and your petty power back. Because that's what we're all about here on the John Cash Show podcast.
Petty Freddy.
Petty Freddy, yes. Now, Wesley, essential self-love era or distraction from the healing process. What say you about the hoe phase?
It depends on how old you are.
How old you are? Jesus. Now, the streets might not love you, but they definitely teach you lessons. So whether you're healing, hoeing, or both, let's see who made the honor roll of the streets. It's time for this week's segment that I'm calling Hoe Tales.
Hey.
Where listeners expose their wildest moments of growth, glory, and temporary insanity. Now, as I like to do to get the maximum effect for the show, I tell the listeners who's, they're like, I want to share it, but I'm scared. You got to read it. And it's anonymous, baby. Don't worry about it. All right. So let me go to the first listener confession. I dated 3 people in 1 week and realized I was allergic to commitment and cheap tequila. Yeah.
Cheap tequila. That'll do it.
The second listener confession. My hoe phase taught me how to say no and how to block faster. Fair.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Then I received two amazing Hoe Phase stories that I just had to share. Here's the first one. Oh, like I said, sometimes I just copy and paste and like, okay, I'll read it on air so I get the natural. John, that's how they started off. Listen, I wasn't always this refined, spiritually aligned, essential oil using version of myself. There was a summer, let's just call it the summer of the Hoe Phase, when God looked down at me and said, my child, I done gave you too much free will. It started with my long-term situationship. We'll call him Mr. I'm not ready for a relationship. Oof, we've all been there.
Hyphenated.
Ghosted me right before Juneteenth a couple of years ago. I was heartbroken for about 36 hours until my best friend showed up with a bottle of Hennessy and said, girl, mourn with your mouth, not your heart. Oh, that sounds like a porn.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of my villain era. The first stop, the day party circuit. I had on a sundress that was one stiff breeze away from being a felony. And lip gloss shinier than a new iPhone screen.
Ooh.
That's shiny. The DJ played My Neck, My Back.
Uh-oh.
And I swear the ancestors whispered, rotate that hip, baby. Now, I wasn't out here hoeing recklessly. I was hoeing intellectually. I was collecting stories, not bodies. Well, mostly. There was fine ass Tony who sold luxury candles but ain't have electricity in his apartment. We were mid cuddle when I realized the flickering light wasn't ambiance. It was the only source of light in that man's house. Baby, priorities. Then there was Derek, the vegan, who judged me for eating chicken wings but had the audacity to ask me for gas money.
Wow.
Sir, you running on oat milk, not premium. What you need $20 for? But my proudest moment came during Essence Fest weekend. I met this man named Malik, tall chocolate, voice like butter, melting on cornbread. Ooh. He said, you ever been to a rooftop pool party? Next thing I knew, I was half drunk, floating on an inflatable flamingo, screaming City Girls Up by 3,000 while my wig slowly detached from my scalp. I know that's right. Go ahead, girl. The next morning, I woke up with no lashes, one earring, and then a Cash App notification that said for the vibes. Honestly, that was my whole phase in a nutshell. Chaotic, and divinely unserious. Did I find true love? No. Did I find myself? Also no. But did I learn how to do a perfect walk of shame with confidence? Absolutely. I hear that. Yes. So yes, I may have retired from the streets, but every now and again when I hear act up, come on, my spirit jumps like it's being summoned. See, the whole phase isn't always about the body count, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it's about boundaries, baby. Let me get into this next story. Look, John, I'm going to be real with you. I wasn't planning on having a whole phase. It just happened. Like one day I was in a committed relationship. Next day I was downloading Jacked, Grinder, and Sniffies while ironing my short sets like I had something to prove. See, it started when my ex Jamal hit me with the, oh, I just need time to work on myself speech. You know that line that they use before they start working on somebody else. Ooh. I was hurt for a minute, listening to SZA, drinking brown liquor, staring out the window like I was in a sad R&B video. Who your ass was hurt. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that, but it just, sometimes I have Tourette's. Then my homeboy Dre called me and said, hey, bro, the streets miss you. That was all I needed to hear. Next weekend, we was at this brunch in the city. The sun shining, the Casamigos flowing. Ooh. And when back that ass up came on, I had my linen shirt halfway unbuttoned, smelling like Creed and Bad Intentions. Now, I'm not the type to chase folks, but if somebody looked good and laugh at my jokes, that's God opening a door. So when this fine ass dude came over to me talking about you look like trouble, I said, I'm just here for vibes. That's how it always starts. Fast forward, we end up talking all night, then watching a movie in quotes. I know what that means. Which we both know is code for doing something that ain't got no plot. Gawk, gawk. Next morning, when I woke up, my shirt was gone, my phone was on 3%, and this dude was snoring loud as hell. I left quietly. I didn't even close the door hard. That's me being classy. Once I got comfortable being outside again, I was in my bag. Barbecues, pool parties, kickbacks. I was collecting numbers like Pokemon. Oh, I wasn't sleeping with everybody, but I damn sure was flirting recklessly. I'd be out here talking about I'm emotionally unavailable like it was a flex. By the end of the summer, I realized I wasn't built for whole life. Too much scheduling, too much lying, too much cardio. Oh, wait a minute. I mean,
it's not all bad.
Not all bad. My heart was out here trying to live soft, and my ego was dragging it through chaos. So yeah, I hung up my jersey, retired from the league. I'm a reformed hoe now, sipping mimosas, minding my business, and pretending I don't still scroll through. I'll eventually get it. Old DMs when I get bored. Now, with that one, sometimes it's just about revenge glow-ups and validation you ain't even need. Now, on the Hoe Phase healing scale, from 1 to 5, from 1 being self-care to 5 being pure chaos, how would you rate those stories, Wesley?
Which one now?
The first one. The one with the sundress and the lip gloss shinier than the new iPhone screen. That's real shiny.
Poetic. I think I'm giving everyone 5s across the board. They all prospered in pettiness and healing and
hoeing.
All in together.
Now this segment is therapy or toxicity. Now the emotional side of the Hoe Phase, is it freedom or is it emptiness? What say you?
That's a tough question.
I'm gonna say that it's emptiness. Because you're trying to fill that void.
Disguised as freedom.
Yeah. Because it's all good and well and good when you out at the club or brunch or the rooftop with your wig shifting and all that other stuff. But then
linen shirt off.
Yeah. When you by yourself with all you have is your thoughts. It's
and your wig.
Yes, your thoughts and your wig. Yes, Wesley. Can it actually help you grow or does it delay healing? I mean, for me, it helped me grow.
Really?
Yeah. Because I know what I'm going to take and what I'm not going to take. Like what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not going to tolerate.
Like a crash course.
Yeah. And during the Hoe Phase, you get to discover things that you like. You might like it licked this way now. You didn't like it before. You didn't know that could be possible. And now it's like, oh.
I'm going to take that with me.
Yeah. Like, you might learn a new move or something. You'd be like, to the left, you know? Like,
put it in your back pocket.
Yeah. But it also does delay healing because sometimes you don't sit down and reflect. too.
You get lost in the hoe phase.
Yeah, you get lost in the hoe phase, and then it turns into 10 years of being in the hoe phase, and then it's just...
You're in a hole.
Yeah, you're just a hoe.
Just a hoe in a hole.
Stinking ass hoe. That's all you... a hoe.
Yeah.
A whore.
Oh, that's when it gets
a
to
whore.
the hard R.
A hoe phase is supposed to be cute.
Fun. Yeah.
Fun, carefree.
Yeah.
A hoe is, Hunts Point.
And a whore.
A whore. A whore.
It's the unbiblical.
Now, do you think that we call it a hoe phase just to make bad decisions sound cute?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
I mean, I didn't know there was a name for it originally when I broke up with my first ex.
We're going to Disney World.
I was just having fun. Yeah. I was outside. I was outside before outside existed. That's what I tell my nephew. I was
outside before I knew where I was.
Outside. Okay? I was outside from Sunday to Sunday. I was outside. You hear me? From Sunday to Sunday. Shit. I was outside. Not inside. I was outside. I was inside something, but I was outside. Okay? Oh. Let's just bring this all back. Sometimes your hoe phase isn't about other people, and more about proving to yourself that you still got it. But if it turns into running away from accountability, that's just chaos dressed up in Burberry.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you think that a hoe phase can be healthy?
I think it could be less harmful for some people. I don't know about healthy.
I mean, depends on what you do, how you do. Some people subscribe to the theory Raw's law.
Yeah.
So may God be with you in that one. I heard somebody say, "May God be your condom" or something like that. Like something like that. I was like, "What in the what?"
The ultimate protection.
Yeah. Hallelujah! All we need is Kirk Franklin to come right now. Jesus. Like we running a revival.
Yeah.
When does self-exploration cross into self-sabotage?
When that whore comes around. You could be a hoe for a summer, maybe.
Maybe 2 summers. I feel judged now because you're looking at me a little too. You're looking at me too intently right there. Just be mindful. Therapists charge $200 an hour, and the streets charge your dignity. Choose wisely. That's just saying that. So, I'm not only here to entertain you, but I'm also here to enlighten you and inform you. So I'm going to lay down the John Cash official hoe phase guidelines. Yes.
Nice.
Rules include, number 1, always use protection, physical and emotional.
And God.
And God. Thank you, Wesley.
May God be with you.
May God be with you.
And also with you.
All right. We're not back at Bishop Lachlan. Like, Jesus. Number 2, if you start catching feelings, your hoe phase has expired. Please renew next season. Number 3, don't post your roster. Privacy is key.
Incognito.
Number 4, no double texting. The hoe phase is about options, not anxiety. Number 5, If they don't know your last name, that's not a situationship. That's community outreach. And my phone agrees too because it just vibrated. Number 6, always hydrate spiritually and physically. And number 7, if you start quoting Drake lyrics in your captions, it's time for early release. Wesley, any rules that you'd like to add before we close this courtroom of chaos?
If you're gonna be a hoe, embrace your inner hoe.
That's what I've always said. John Cash Show Universe. Submit your own hoe phase commandments in the comment section. The hoe phase is like an elective course in the University of Life, not required, but some folks really benefit from the extra credit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into what comes after the hoe phase. Now, eventually the thrill fades and you start craving peace over player points. The hoe phase can teach you your worth. And if you're listening, it could teach you your worth between the chaos. Juggling 3, 4, 5, 6. I think if you're juggling 3, that's okay. When it starts getting 4 or 5, that's borderline.
Or impressive at juggling.
That's always been my motto. Up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
In a rotation. That's, yeah.
3.
Because once you start 4 or 5, the conflicting schedules,
mm-hmm.
it is, the likelihood increases and the chances of you running into people, it increases. So it's like,
yeah, that's a lot.
In my past life, I should say, I'm a reformed person now.
I'm born again.
I didn't say born again. I said I'm reformed. Shout out to my goddaughter, my youngest goddaughter. It was christened a few weeks ago. Shout out to her. But yeah. And also realize that growth is sexy too, although it's just harder to post on IG. Yeah. Healing doesn't always start in therapy. Sometimes it starts in the streets, then circles back to therapy. So, what say you, Wesley?
About therapy?
About what I just said on everything. You're still stuck on my whole phase. That's why I can't, I try to be vulnerable in this goddamn show, and it's like, people want to label you. You want to label me a hoe, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. You ain't no hoe.
Not anymore. But I was one. Shout out to the squad. They weren't, but they were,
you got some.
They were witnesses to my shenanigans and tomfoolery.
You got some jerseys in the roster, and the
this ain't about me. I asked you, and that's how you pivot. Pivot, yes, pivot, like Mitchell Robinson in the paint. Yeah. That's how you pivot. Enough about me. Okay. You can't stay enrolled in Hoe Phase University forever. Eventually, you got to graduate with a degree in peace. The streets teach you lessons, but peace gives you that diploma. Now we're going to wrap this all up. If you laugh, related, or repeated, or repented, share this episode. Somebody's in their hoe phase right now and needs guidance. We're always with evangelism. Always looking to reach out.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah. What? That thing. Tell us what your hoe phase taught you in the comment section. Use hoe phase homework. Hashtag hoe phase homework. And tag the John Cash Show. In today's petty proverb, whether it's essential growth or a beautiful mess, just make sure your hoe phase has a syllabus, a safe word, and an exit plan. Stay tuned for more John Cash Show podcast episodes, and I'll see you later, biatches.
Oh.
I felt like, as I'm talking, like the Ludacris song kept playing in my head. That's why I kept laughing.
That's what kept popping in my head.
That's why I kept laughing, and I'm like, stop fucking laughing. You can't deliver shit.
Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listen to John Cash.